Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. And we're going to continue right where we left off. Heading to speak to Representative Fuller. And starting this week, I have decided that we will be doing one planet per week instead of doing one class mission per day of the weekend. Just because I felt like it was weird finishing off a story and then continuing it next week. Or the other way around. Not finishing off a story and then continuing it a week later. So we will be changing the way we post these. It'll probably be 3 to 4 videos per week for SWTOR. Can't mount here. Depending on how long it takes for us to complete the planet. Shiny over here, isn't it?
I'll feel a lot better when we change bases, Fowler. I don't like this.
You say that now, but just wait until you see the real desert. Hey, look who's back, and alive. You able to find anything?
Trouble.
I found your data, along with Gamorreans and a Zerka strike team.
Blast. Guess they must be one step ahead of us.
Master Fowler? It looks like there's a call coming in.
Why, hello, everyone. Master Fowler, Master Orden. And my little visitor from the Gamorrean hideout. Especially nice to see you again. You're doing well, I hope.
Faller. I know this guy.
This man led the Zerka team I encountered.
Not a friendly face, then.
Since I didn't get the chance before, I thought I'd formally introduce myself. I am Gaiam Lexende, here on behalf of Zerka Corporation.
I know that name.
I understand that the Republic is disputing Zerka's property rights. I've come to Tatooine to retrieve our belongings, including Camus Orden.
Just Camus? Really?
You're after more than an accountant.
Perhaps. But one has to start somewhere. Zerka will take any actions necessary to protect its interests. And I assure you, our representatives in the Senate can excuse any incidents.
Lexende. They say he's the son of an executive. He's supposed to run the company's special enforcement branch.
Rich boy who took up wet works as a hobby. Up to his neck in cybernetics. Good news is, Zerka wouldn't have sent him if we were on the wrong track. He wants to keep us from the old facility. Look, Camus and I could use some time to review this data, but I still need you. If you're heading into the desert, give me a call.
I'm in until the end.
I started this mission. I intend to finish it.
You can
That's the
reach
one I
me from
pressed,
a
right?
secure line at one of the militia bases. We'll talk soon.
For some reason it looked like I pressed number 1 instead. Whatever that one said. Same thing wrong. Right, where are we headed? Way back over there. Okay. Fast travel. To Reviet Outpost. Hopefully that's the right place. That's it. Seems to be.
Looking good there, Jedi. Glad you could check in. We're getting ready to ship out of Anchorhead. See if we can pick up any signals from the old Zerka base. In the meantime, we got a new lead. Camus hit the jackpot in those files you lifted from the Gamorreans.
Zerka information?
Something about the research facility?
One of the files was a personnel listing. It named everyone who worked at Zerka's Tatooine facility.
Most of the employees are long gone. but one stayed on planet after the Zerka base was abandoned. If we can find him, he might be able to tell us where the facility was, what the device is.
Maybe we could make Lexende back off.
Probably not, but sure. His name is Gromit Kurtzon. For a while, he was something of a drifter. Finally bought a little moisture farm.
Will he help?
You think he'll cooperate with us?
Hard to say. He was a security officer back in the day, but that doesn't tell us much. My big worry is that Lexende and his enforcement squad will get to Gromit first. Try to keep him quiet.
Then we have to protect him.
Zerka's not hurting anyone else.
I'm learning to trust your word. By the time you're through investigating Gromit, we'll be set up at our new forward base.
We will?
From there, we can scout the Zerka facility itself. As soon as you find anything, come out and meet us.
Will do. Where am I going? I wish I turned this one in during the last video. Kind of expecting to get into the desert proper. The Dune Sea. There it is. I was wondering where that went. And here we are. I'll make this. It's like a long place.
20 more minutes until I'm leaving. Then the doors are closing, Walner. I love you like a brother, but the doors have to close, huh? You weren't here before. You came all the way out to my farm to fix my machines?
No. I need information.
I'm here about Zerka, your old employer.
Zerka? No, my corporate credit has expired. It's just me now. I started to think you wouldn't come. Most shops think it's too dangerous out here. But the Sand People, they keep bashing my vaporators. Lizards chew up my guns and alarms. This place used to be a fortress, but I just can't fix things anymore.
Are you in danger?
Talk to me. Is it just failing equipment or is trouble coming?
I don't know. I can't figure out why it's breaking. And my rifle misses. And the creatures get closer every day. You can fix my home, though. Didn't I send the credits to Anchorhead? That's why you're here.
Okay. I'll help.
Let's say I am here to repair your farm. Why don't you explain what you need?
It's the vaporators, and the perimeter sensors, and the emergency guns. They need fixing. I think it was the Sand People. I have the parts. It's just, I'm scared to leave my home without the sensors working. It's shameful, I know.
Okay. Repair Chromex broken equipment. I believe they're pretty near. Moisture farming door. That's one. See how big the circle is. It's pretty big. parameter sensor. That's a gun. Automated defensive. About to say, I cut the thing in half.
The console. It says you fixed everything. You really fixed it. Back before, I could have done it myself. Not so much anymore.
And don't be hard on yourself.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's dangerous out there.
You're a good one. You should be proud. It's good, honest work, fixing farms. You know, I used to be a security guard for Zerka, but they've been gone for years now. They left me alone, and I've stayed by myself.
You were a security guard?
What exactly were your duties at Zerka?
I was a security officer at Zerka's Secret Weapons Division 7. I was so proud.
What did they do there?
Any idea what Zerka was working on?
The scientist's project, it was all secret. Zerka never told us what was in that cave. When it all went wrong, I had to lock up the base, leave the others behind. I left the desert and the horrors and went to Anchorhead.
What about the base?
What horrors? What happened to the facility?
Something attacked us from inside. I don't remember.
What?
I think that's enough from the old man, don't you?
You're Zerka. I recognize your uniform.
Pity the sun's dulled his brain. But then I suspect he was never too bright. Yes, Gromik, I'm with Zerka.
You found me?
How'd you track us down?
Zerka found out about Gromik a while ago. We disabled his perimeter sensors and waited to see if anyone would come.
You broke my moisture vaporators.
Those two, yes. May I continue? Our honeypot seems to have caught a few flies. And now I'm free to murder you and the old man together.
I'll beat you.
Surely you realize you can't stand against me.
I'm speaking to you from an airship 2 kilometers above ground. I can target you with turbo lasers and drop droids on your little heads. The advantage is mine.
We have to get to shelter. Follow me.
Okay. Where are we going? Where did he go? I'm half health. You ran and left me behind. A lot of dots on me. Go to heals for the moment.
He can't get to us here. We'll be safe.
Well, that was exciting. I'm disappointed I didn't get to fry you. But I can settle for your asphyxiation. Enjoy being buried alive, my friends. Enjoy.
He's wrong. He's wrong. First, here. This is a cache. The Circa files I hid years ago. I buried them all over the desert, and this is the first batch. You can have them.
I'll give these to me.
What made you decide to hand this over?
I want you to hurt Circa. All those years keeping their secrets, and then they try to kill me. I don't owe them anything. And my friends from the base, they can't be hurt. Now, I had an escape planned when I built this place. There's a back entrance to take you outside.
That's great news.
Gromit, you're a lifesaver.
Go on. I need to rest a while. I need to wait until they stop watching my farm. If you want the other files on Zerka, you'll find them in the desert. Just don't let them get away with this.
I won't. Whoa. There we go. Back to damage. Right. Recover north, west, and south cache. Is it? I was in the wrong. Hard to tell which one's closer. They're both the same distance apart. So let's go south first, then west. And I guess at the end of that we'll get a holo terminal or a holo call. And probably a fast travel. Out to the west. If there's anything good. No. And then hopefully we'll be heading into the Dune Sea. Guess not. Fast travel then. The outpost Solara. A bit further up. Zoom in a little bit. Maybe. Better view. It's a bit too far. Yeah, we're back to Polar.
Try to appreciate the scenery, Camus. Most people never get to visit a place like this.
This is a horrible place. No wonder Zerka built their base in the Dune Sea. No one would ever want to look for it here.
He'll adjust. How was your visit to Old Man Gromit?
A few problems.
Aside from Lexende burying us alive, it went all right.
Too much to hope we'd seen the last of him. Mind if I see what you got for your troubles?
These are official Zerka records from Secret Weapons Division 7.
Schematics, survey maps. Looks like Gromit came through for us. Don't go anywhere. I think we're gonna need you.
Oh, I won't.
Alright, we should be able to determine a rough location of the base from these charts. Problem is, the sands have shifted over the last few decades. We'll need some geo readings to determine the facility's exact coordinates.
They got Luxende first.
We need to deal with Zerka.
I agree, but Zerka's out of our reach. Our goal should be to rediscover their base before they do. The data isn't hard to get, in theory. I can give you a field scanner that'll dip into the sand, put us on track. But a lot of this territory is unexplored. Locals talk about sand people communities, crate dragons the size of starships.
I can handle it.
Someone has to go, and I'm best suited for the job.
Can't argue with that. If you take readings in a couple of places, I can figure out the base location. Meet me back here when you're done. Take it slow and be careful.
I will try to be careful. No promises. Let's go a little bit further in though. I went the wrong way. Should just gone down that one. Rendezvous beacon G77. I'm guessing that's not what I'm doing. Out here. Bit hard to tell. I'm right over the dot now, so it should work. I was a foot off. Yeah, there we go. Avoid them as much as we can. We don't need to fight. May as well not. I don't believe there's a... I don't believe there's a bonus. Let's check out the newest. Nah, no bonus. Right where that enemy is, isn't it? Or maybe not. Looks like we're right on top of it. Genuinely can't tell. We got it. Is it gonna be down or up? It's the third one over here. Well, first one apparently. Down here. Lord Boingo. Nice
Fowler
name.
here. The data's coming in. Looks like this will give us what we need, but... Huh? Getting an energy signature not too far from you. Some sort of installation, cloaked from long-range sensors. If you would, head on over and see if there's anything there. Could just be a glitch in the scanners, but I doubt it.
It's up, isn't it? Yeah, it's up. I can tell why this one was supposed to be the third one. Because it's the closest to where you're supposed to go. Add out a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. And we missed the elevator. If only they let Jedi not have fall damage. A lot of classes shouldn't have fall damage. Mandalorians get jetpack. Smugglers could get jet boots. And Jedi, you know, jumping from orbit. Seen that quite a few times in their animated shows, as well as their books, doing ridiculous things. To be honest here, I don't remember this quest at all. It has to have been such a long time since I've done the public side for this point. Usually I play Sith. This is confusing me. Take care of that guy first, Finn. You are almost dead. Rest. See how this goes. I'm gonna be going a bit over the time I've set nowadays. Probably about 5, maybe 10 minutes. Fallen. Going to Outpost Solara. Yep. It's gonna be most likely another video after this for this week. Continue on to Alderaan next weekend. Maybe doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, along with Monday. Depending on how many videos are. I think that will be the new schedule for the Star Wars games. There'll be quite a few this week.
Still a few minutes before those scans are processed. Huh. What about...
Hey, look who made it back.
Bad news, Fowler. That reading was a Zerka listening post.
Blast. Lexende must have set it up. Now the cyborg freak has our data. Zerka can find their lost base as easily as we can.
You found something then?
I take it that means the readings came through.
Yeah, machines are sorting through it now, but if Lexende's on the trail, we assumed Zerka came to keep us out of the facility. Maybe we were mistaken. Maybe they want what they left behind.
Gromek's files. We saw some things.
Yeah. Turns out Zerka didn't come to Tatooine to build or test the device. They found it here, underground, an artifact powerful enough to wipe out a planet, just buried in the desert.
Till things went wrong.
Disaster struck, and they left it behind.
That's what I'm thinking. Camus, has the computer cross-referenced the scans with Gromic schematics?
Yes? It looks like the main entrance is a few kilometers away. What about the door codes?
There's a bunch of relay towers around the base. They'll have a mess of data, the codes, along with old communications. Downloading everything from the relay towers will allow you to get into that base and destroy the device. It can't fall into the wrong hands.
On my way.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
Be careful in the base, in case they left traps, or if Lexende finds you.
That'll do, Camus. Time to let professionals finish the job.
Who's gonna be finishing it? Because I'm definitely not a professional. That it? That is. Okay. We are finished with this relative area. And we will be continuing into the Dune Sea in the next one. So, thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day. I'll see you next time.